Hey, welcome to the Busy People Getting Fit podcast, where fitness meets real life. If you're tired of wasting time on things that don't work, you're in the right place. We focus on quick, effective strategies to improve your health without the hassle. Whether it's saving time, money, or energy, we keep it simple so you can feel better, live longer, and take control of your fitness. I'm your host, Brian White, a CrossFit Level 3 trainer and nutrition coach. Growing up as unathletically as I did, I learned fitness through hard work. Now I'm here to help busy people like you get real results. Let's dive in. Hey, what's up? Today, we are diving into something that could quite literally change your life. I like to talk about life-changing things regularly, so I'm sure you're tired of listening to that, but here we go. 2 things that will literally change your life, backed by science. I want to share it with you. I want to make sure you know this isn't just me making stuff up, but it is out there. People are studying this because people want 2 things. People want to live a longer life, and they want those longer years to be high-quality life. Right? What's the point of living to 100 if we're bedridden starting at 70? So what can we do now and keep going with it to live a longer, happier, healthier life with high quality experiences in that time frame? So what can we do? 2 things. The first is we are going to improve our cardiorespiratory fitness. So this is heart and lung capacity. We're going to work on our heart and lung capacity, our heart and lung fitness, our cardiorespiratory fitness, whatever you call it. That is the first thing we're going to do. So what does that look like? It looks like being able to row a 500 in less than 2 minutes and 30 seconds consistently, or for some of us, less than 2 minutes, or from taller of us, less than 1:45. It means that we can go out and we can run a 5K this Saturday, which is in 2 days, if you want to. The second thing you need is strength. It is strength. It is your ability to move weight across long distances. This is not just my opinion. As I mentioned before, this is backed by science, shared by Dr. Peter Attia. He is one of the leading voices in longevity and performance. Let me hit you with some eye-opening stats. If you are weak compared to someone who is strong, your risk of all-cause mortality, but you could die by anything, skyrockets 250%. 250% chance of dying, weak person versus strong person. If your VO2 max, which is a measure of your cardiorespiratory fitness, so to actually measure that, we'd put on a mask, measure the oxygen that you're exhaling. If you are in the bottom 25% as compared to the top 2.5%, your risk of all-cause mortality jumps by 400%. You are 4 times more likely to die if you do not have strong heart and lung capacity. So if we think about that, 2 things, strength and VO2 max, they are powerful indicators of longevity. They are more powerful predictors than some of our common health risks. Here's how they stack up. Hypertension increases your risk of all-cause mortality by only 20%. Type 2 diabetes, that's 30%. Smoking, we all know smoking is bad. That raises your all-cause mortality by 50%. Now, this does not mean that I want you to go out and not care about your hypertension or your blood pressure or start eating a bunch of sugar or to start smoking. That is not what I'm saying, and I think you're pretty clear on that. But what I am saying is that we know these other markers are predictors of how long we're going to live and the quality of life we're going to have. But I want us to understand the really big things that we have happening that we can actually impact and adjust. And those are our strength and our VO2 max. So what does all of this mean? Now, did you do the workout earlier this week? It was leg day, right? Got a lot of feedback on how, wow, the next day really felt that burn in our legs. Yeah, you might be sore. And you know what? That's good. That's a good thing. That means that we moved our muscles. Now, it doesn't mean I want you sore all the time. It doesn't mean that we're going to make our workout specifically to get you sore. If I wanted to do that, we would just do lunges every day. But we need to be moving our bodies and we need to be lifting weight, okay? Strength training is your foundation. Lifting weights increases muscle mass, improves bone density, and boosts your overall resilience and your immune system. That is all coming from lifting weights. What do I mean by weight? It is something that is heavy for you. If you can only lift it, move it, pick it up and move it 5 times and not 6, that was a heavy weight, okay? So we do various rep ranges. We can go up as high as 10. We do 8s, we do 5s, we do 3s, we do 2s, we do 1s. We are getting a range of strength training when we work out at Blue Eagle. That is what we do. We lift heavy, and heavy is for you. Heavy, me, I'm in a normal CrossFit class. But we also have our senior adult Forever Fierce class. Going to do the same workout. Still going to be doing back squat. Okay, still going to put a bar on our back. For me, I may be doing that back squat at 275, while Forever Fierce may be doing that back squat at 135. Actually, big shout out. I want to give a big shout out to Bob. Y'all know Bob. He shows up early to class. He's in our Forever Fierce program. He's been in our Forever Fierce program for 4 to 5 years. We just put him up on the success wall. This dude has gotten stronger. His deadlift is over 200 pounds. His back squat is one plate, 135. His shoulder press, 95 pounds. He is pushing 80 years old, and yet he is strong and continues to get stronger. How do we get stronger? By lifting heavy weight, right? And so not only is he increasing his lifespan, but he is increasing the quality of life that he is going to continue for the next 5, 10, 15, 20 plus years. That's Bob. Bob is awesome. Be like Bob. I mean, our strength is not just about looking good, but we want you to stay capable and independent. We are going to do the compound lifts. We are going to do squats. We are going to do deadlifts. We are going to do shoulder presses, bench presses. That is what we are going to base it on. We're going to do those regularly. Now, number 2, VO2 max, right? So to improve your VO2 max, to improve your heart and lung capacity, you need a mix of steady state cardio. Think zone 2. We don't do a lot of zone 2 in the gym because you can do that zone 2 on your own at home. That's called brisk walk. A brisk walk is zone 2. A light jog, an easy bicycle ride around the neighborhood. That's zone 2 work. Now, the second piece, high intensity intervals. That's where CrossFit Blue Eagle comes in. We're going to get you in those high intensity intervals. So that's what's going to improve your heart and lung capacity. A little bit of zone 2 work that you can do on your own, but definitely that high intensity work. Today's workout, 8 minutes long. We're going to go hard. Now you need to take a break during that workout, get your breath back, right? We have challenged our hearts. We have challenged our lungs. Going to take a little rest for about 15 seconds, get back on that barbell, and continue with our sumo deadlift, high pull, and our push press. So the science is clear, prioritizing those 2 pillars of fitness. So our strength and our VO2 max, that is how we are not going to just transform the length of our lives, but the quality of lives as well. Here is the best part. You just show up. You just show up 3 times a week. The more you show up, the better it will be. The more you show up, the longer you will live. The more you show up, the higher quality of life you are going to have. But 3 times a week at a minimum can get us the results that we're looking for. So if you are ready to boost your health span, right, not just your lifespan and your health span, that quality of life that we're all looking for, show up to Blue Eagle, get your workout in, show up every day. That's all we're looking for. Have a great day.